there, I got into the official GeoGuessr World League. Get in, Jeff. To quickly summarise how I got in, I pretty much got an invite to a qualifier, and then I played the qualifier last weekend where I had to play 3 seeds for each game mode. Thankfully, I managed to get into the top 12. Also, I would like to congratulate everyone else who qualified, and it is also awesome to see some of my real close friends in the community get in too. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who helped me out, whether it was helping me improve at the game, and to be honest, all the help even at the start of the year has really made a difference in preparing for like these qualifiers, these wildcards. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who spared the time to help me out, advise me, or send me along the right path. Thank you so much to all you legends, and you know who you are. I don't want to name drop because I might forget somebody. Like a massive thank you to the people who were around me, especially in the last few days, because I felt quite isolated a lot, and it was very strange. It didn't feel the same as the other wild cards. I felt like I was on my own quite often. But I just want to say a massive thank you to a few people. You guys know who you are, who dropped in VCs, played some games with me, and just chilled and just relaxed, because I really needed this time because it was very stressful. With this short notice, it was really important for me to get in, because if I didn't get into this league, it would be incredibly difficult to get into any World Cup stuff unless I get invited again to a wild card, which I don't want to heavily rely on. I want to be in this league to give myself the best chance I can and to be involved in the competitive scene as much as possible. So it really meant a lot for me to get in, and with only 2 or 3 weeks, it's tough to prepare for. Like, I learned a few things, but unfortunately I couldn't learn too much because it really came down to just warming up, making sure my decision making was good, because honestly there are so many talented players who have all their own strengths in certain countries, but it's really down to those tough rounds and making the right decisions at the right time. And I really worked on that, and maybe that's what made me get in compared to others, I don't know. But I knew it was actually very close. So like if I did one guess wrong, I think like one more bad guess and I wouldn't be in this position. I'm glad that all these factors and everyone who helped out or kept me in positive spirits, was there to talk to and just chill with. I just want to say a massive thank you to you all. Like, I've got myself into this World League, which not many people are in. There's only 40 participants, and I'm also the only UK player as well. So I hope to do well for the UK community, and anyone who's from the UK, I will try my best and make sure I put the work in, because it's such a unique opportunity, and I really want to try my best for you guys, and I really want to get the best out of my ability as well and reach the highest potential I can in the coming years, and for, of course, this league. But I also want to say a massive thank you to, everyone who congratulated me on the day. Like I say, I didn't make this video because I really wanted to think about what I wanted to say. And on Monday, I was very sleep deprived. Tuesday, I was very tired, and I was also doing a lot of old man studies. I've been very close of getting into like the World Cup, and this is the biggest thing I've achieved in anything to do with GeoGuessr or pro GeoGuessr related, so it is a big deal for me. But I also know that this is just the starting point. Now I need to keep myself in this position and improve and continue to climb the ladder. I know there's also quite a few people who only just missed out, or missed out because of nation clash rules. They only accepted a maximum of 2, so I believe like Diano and Logan and Knowledge didn't get in because of that reason, despite finishing in the top 5. So I hope those who got close get another opportunity to participate in a wildcard. I feel like a very strong performance in these qualifiers deserves some form of wildcard, in my opinion, especially if you get done over by the nation rule. I feel like there should be an opportunity for those guys to go for it again. But I guess like my message to you guys is keep grinding, keep putting the work in, treat it as a positive sign. Keep an eye on competitive ranked, keep playing that. Keep seeing how much you can get your ELO up to. Give yourself another opportunity to get in. Of course, it's probably going to be harder now because you didn't get into the league, but if you keep trying, you've shown that you can perform at that level. Keep positive, keep grinding. Don't feel like it's a failure, like you've still got so much time ahead of you to really go for it this year. Just get your head down, keep believing in yourself, and go for it. If you really want to get in, the hard work will pay off one day. And like for me, for example, I've grinded for a very long time. I put myself into these wildcard situations, and I've also now put myself into the league because of the hard work I've been putting in. And on the day, I performed well enough to get in. I don't want it just to be about who got in and There are a lot of really talented players that didn't, and I hope they keep going and believe in themselves that they can do it. Just don't give up. The worst thing you can do is give up. Rightio. So now we've got the information for the 2025 World Cup, which does involve the World League. The World League is one of 4 major events, and for the World Cup finals, there'll be 16 players. But in terms of the league and how to get into the World Cup finals from the league, you will need to finish in the top 12 based off your world ranking in the league. So, yeah, that's going to be quite difficult with 40 people, but definitely doable. But also, there is 4 additional slots, but you will have to win a wildcard event or an open major to get into the World Cup. So really, this is the most realistic. The information for the World League is here. So pretty much there'll be 40 players. I am one of the 40 players, and it'll be 1v1 dual format, best of 3, 10 round limit, and 0.5 times multipliers. Apparently, a few of the games will be selected to be broadcasted every week, so you guys could see me on the official GeoGuessr Twitch, which is really cool. So hopefully I can get some appearances on there, and it'd be really fun to really do my best whilst you guys are watching at home. Based off your performance in the league, that will determine whether you get into any majors. I'm in Europe, so I'll be the EMEA, and I will need to be in the top 12 best or highest ranked EMEA players by the end of the season. And apparently, if you win, you'll get a guaranteed spot for the official World Cup finals. But apparently there's an open major format. Yeah, that'll be very interesting to see. And maybe like if you don't finish in the top 12, maybe you will get invited to this. And if you win this, then you qualify. But it's interesting because there'll be non-league players as well. So you might get some incredibly slack player who didn't play or didn't participate in the World League qualifiers. And they take part in this and just absolutely destroy everyone. So really, getting to like the open major, the odds are going to be quite low for a lot of people, and it's going to be very difficult when there's going to be 32 people participating in it. That's a lot of people. But there's also a wildcard event, 3 wildcards. It will involve a mix of World League and non-league players. So that could be another way of maybe if I don't get straight in, maybe I'll get a wildcard opportunity. All this information is on the website with the GeoGuessr World Cup 2025. But yes, so currently we are 1 week away from the World League, which will be not this Sunday, next Sunday, and that will go all the way on until mid-April, and then the majors will be happening around May to June. Really exciting times. I'm really happy to be in this. I think the key place is my Twitch, so my Twitch is linked in the description. I'm going to try and stream at least 3 times a week. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say really. Yeah, just really looking forward to this league. 1 week to go, and yeah, let the grind begin, and let's see what happens, Jeff. Yeah, of course.